residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my god!
I
Shit!
returned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Uy. Shala! Hey! What Edith Finch remains? Oh, nandito ako sa... Uy, nasa barko ako. Oh. See, oh. What? Saan ako papunta? Sana all lang to travel. Hello! I'm in the middle of what? Uy, backpack ako. Uy, may rose ako. Uy, Edith Finch. Oh, I see. Journal. Uy, I love journal, guys. Kung sa mga tropa nating nahihirapan makatanda ng mga bagay-bagay o yung mga madaling makalimutan, i-journal nyo lang po or yung mga gusto nyong i-release sa utak nyo na naiipon lang, i-journal nyo lang po. Nakakatulong po siya. So, sa mga tropa natin dyan, I recommend na mag-journal kayo. Like ako, nag-journal ako.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning. With the house.
With the house. Believe me. I'm just going to start at the beginning of the house. Oh. Saan ako? Etong game tinatawag na What Remains of Edith Finch. And nandito ako sa gitna ng kagubatan. Kung saan, hindi ko alam bakit ako nandito. Pero ito yung ating story. Oops, parang ang laki ng tiyan ko. Ano ba ako? Buntis ba ako? Buntis ba ako? Ang laki ng tiyan ko, oh. Para akong buntis, oh. O baka busog lang, huwag tayong judgmental.
Bruh. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Dito pala siya nakatira nung bata pa siya. Oy, may bulaklak, oh. Oh. Anong bulaklak yan? Comment nyo nga dyan kung anong bulaklak yan. Tulips ba yan? Hindi ko alam, eh. Ano to? Uy, I see. Ang cute, oh. Kung alam niyo yung house moving castle, baka yan yun. Hello?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked
Bills
urgent.
from 7
Open
years
immediately.
ago? 7 years ago? Eh, bakit kasi siya nawala? Ano kaya nangyari?
I
Papasokin
hadn't
natin.
been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I hadn't been back since my brother Louis' funeral. Sabi, papasok ako. Yung galing, oh. Nalaglag yung mga, mga letters. Oh, ang galing ng ano na yun, na magic, ah. Ulit niya. Oh, hindi na. 1 is enough daw, bro. Oh. Paano kaya malaglag ako dyan? Pero hindi ako nalalaglag. At ewan ko, bakit ang laki ng
In her
tiyan ko?
will,
Baka busog
my
ako.
mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay. Yung nanay niya daw, binigay siya ng susi.
Maybe she thought I'd know,
Maybe she
or
thought, ano.
she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, what is that mystery? I'm so excited! Let back the mystery, bro!
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Few hoof prints. Okay, liloko tayo dito. Parang ang tagal na nang hindi nila napuntahan tong bahay na to, no? Uy, merong ano yan? Usa ba yan? Oh, dear. Hey, dear. Hey, dear, baby girl. Oops. Bakit siya umalis? Bakit ka naman umalis? Ba't mo ko iniwan? Okay lang. Sanay naman ako, eh. O, kailangan pa natin dito
The truth
maglakbay.
is,
The truth is,
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
pinamana sa kanya yung bahay. Eh, bakit kaya hindi
But
siya
now I had
bumabalik?
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. Ano ba meron sa bahay na yun? Wow! Sino ba naman gustong tumira? Ah? Sino may bahay nila, oh? Ang taas! Isipin mo yan. Nag-extend sila dun sa may taas. Pero ang ganda. Pero maganda yan kung may slide yan.
The
Matutuwa
house
ako.
was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Ganun bahay. Ano ba
As
to?
a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I was afraid of the house. Ano ba meron sa house na yan? Na prutas. May susi ako. Knock, knock! Natatakot ako sa mga gantong pinto, eh. Ito yata yung bahay ni Victor Krill eh. Naku po. Sinasabi ko sa inyo ha. Kamukha ng bahay ni Victor yan eh bro. Baka pasukin tayo ni Vecna dyan. May clock ba dyan? Teka lang, baka may clock dito eh. Delikado pumasok dyan ha. Yan, ang susi. Knock, knock.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Sarado. Sample nga ng Vecna. Mamaya lilipad na tayo dyan bro. Teka lang, dahil bahay natin to, sa front door ako dumaan, pero kasi di gumagana yung susi. Baka kasi meron siyang hidden na dinadaanan dito. Dito tayo sa may garahe. Paano natin bubuksan yan, ha? Knock, knock. Ano ako, kaso? Malaki yan kung nagkasya ka
Crawling
dyan.
through the doggy door
shit.
used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh. Di ako magnanakaw ha, dito ako nakatira. Baka sasabihin nyo, magnanakaw ako. Bahay namin yan, no? Tanda niya daw. Nung 11 years old siya, dito daw siya. Okay. Buksan natin ilaw.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, syempre. Ilang araw na kayo hindi
For the first time in years.
For the first time in years, papasok tayo sa bahay.
I felt like I was
ni
home.
Paring Victor. Victor! Lumabas ka! I felt I was home. Siya malabang bahay mo yan. Tanga kaya.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Ayan si Angela, oh. At saka yung kapatid niya. Anong pangalan ng kapatid niya? Si Edith. Si Edith pala. Si Edith dyan. Ako pala si Edith. Si Edith. Yung Edith. Mahilig ka ba mag-Edith? Okay, in loving memory of Louis Finch. Si Louis dyan. Yung kapatid ko pala si Louis. Okay. May mga Ayan, ganyan sila magagaling. Kakain.
Like how
tapos,
only one restaurant would deliver to our house.
hindi
So we
man
had
lang
Chinese a lot.
maghuhugas ng pinggan. Uy, magbago na kayo. 2022 na. Tama na yun. Ito,
Or how
mga
after
canned
Louis
goods, bro.
started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Si Molly, where is my pussy? Where is the fucking pussycat? Baka buhay eh. Baka buhay pa. Okay. Nakakatakot yung bahay na to.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Nakakatakot naman. Ito pa yung baby sila. Yan, usong-uso yan eh. Mga baby picture ka. Tapos yung putoy-toy mo, pipicturean din. At saka yung mga, mga matatambok, pipili-picturean ng nanay nyo. Ewan ko ba, baka trip nila yun. Ikutin natin yata to. Paano ba ito iniikot? Wala kasi sa amin na ito eh. Barbara. Ganun pala. Baka magulat ako.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Ito.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Bakit kasi? Sabi ng nanay niya, wag daw ako pupunta sa basement. Bakit? Anong meron tinatago mo doon ba? Ma, ikaw may tinatago ka. Ito mga gusto kong pinto. Ay, hindi pala pinto yan. May mga secret door kasi yan eh. Pag pinihila mo yan, may secret door dyan. Papunta ka sa sa mystery room. Teka lang.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Bakit wreck? Ayan na sinasabi ko na nga, bay. Nagparamdam na
It
si
was like a bomb
Victor.
had gone off, killing everyone
Si
but sparing
Vecna.
the furniture.
Ito yun eh. Ito yung natatandaan nyo. So, mga nanood ng Stranger Things yan. Di ba kumakain sila noon? Tapos, biglang tumugtog yung sabi ko sa inyo meron no. Sabi ko sa inyo. Sabi ko tutugtog yan eh, I dream about you. Lang, hanapin pa natin yan. Pero bakit parang bukas to? Ano to? May bicycle, Ayan na! Ayan na! Sinasabi ko sa inyo! Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Nakababaliw. Kakalat naman ng bahay na to. Teka lang, ano to? What? Ano to? Hello?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Edith told me that every Finch. Library pala to. Styrofoam niya. Baka may daanan sa kabila niyan. Okay, tingnan natin
My
yung
mom
newspaper.
wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Isipin mo yan, yung mga pamilya nila nawawala. Alam ko na yan. Akit tayo sa taas. Dami nilang libro. Ito lang ha.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Ay.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So kaya napunta yung kapatid ko. Ang daming libro. Ayun o po, sa anak-anakan pa nila to. Taray o! Tinan mo, 2010, uso talaga yung Snapchat filter. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, pinaprame pa eh, oh. Ayan yung mga uso, wala yung mga filter ngayon. Yung pinaka-uso Snapchat filter yan, yung aso. Tapos lahat, profile picture yan. May iba, kasi simula nang nawala yung kapatid niya, nilak ng nanay niya lahat ng pinto. Eh, paano tayo papasok dyan? Uy, ang ganda tingnan, silipin nila natin.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I was 10? Ganda naman ng bahay nila, no? Puro libro. Kaso aanin mo yung malaking bahay kung wala namang tao. Wag na. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Bakit kaya? Ano ba ng mga pamilya to? Pamilyang patay! Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Paano natin mapupuntahan yan? Gusto ko i-unlock lahat yan. Asa na susi? Mama! Ilabas mo yung susi, mama! Uy, ito. Oh, shit. Teka lang. May isa pang kwarto dito. Sisilipin na natin kay Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
1947 namatay si Molly. So, yung bahay na to is haunted. Sabi ko si Molly yan eh, oh. Usong dating 1987 pa pala na uso yung Snapchat filter. Dito nyo lang pala kinuha yung idea. Mom?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, may shark. Ganda naman ang kwarto niya. Ganda, angas ang kwarto niya, bro. Panis yung minimalist yung bahay. Eto, under the water, oh.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Bakit para dito yung susi? Tingnan natin. 20,000 leagues. Oh my God. Eto na ang storya ng 20,000
Turns out,
leagues.
my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What the? Holy
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What the house is this? Yan, gusto ko, may thrill. Isipin mo yung bahay na yun. Yung susi pala, para dito pala yun. Tapos sinago sa libro. Tapos ginawang secret door. Kanino ba ito? Mama, anong tinatago mo? Uy, meron na naman another door dun.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Hello? Ano ba ito?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
What is behind that door? Ah! Ito yung daan papunta dun sa may isa nating
Just like I
tiningnan.
had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Ay, hindi ko kay Molly to eh. Ano ba pangalan ko? Uy, may pito. Teka lang, libutin natin ang kwarto ni Molly. Alam mo, kakaiba talaga yung bahay na to eh. Teka lang, may trust issue ako sa mga ganyang upuan eh. Baka kasi biglang
I grew up
meron...
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
People. Sabi ko si Molly
I got
talaga
the
yung may
sense Edie had
Snapchat
spent a lot of
filter eh.
time here
I got sense
before my
Eddie.
mom sealed the doors.
Ay, Dear
December
Diary.
15th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay. Ini-storytelling niya tapos ida-direct natin sarili natin mismo. Okay? Ako si Molly na ngayon ha. Dahil wala siya makain, kakain na lang siya
The
ng
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
kinain niya. What the fuck? This is crazy, girl. Dahil wala siya makain, at in the middle of nothing, kinain niya yung pagkain ng hamster niya. Hindi niya tinawag si Mama Didi. Hindi siya tumawag ng Mama Didi. Ito si water. Baka pwede niya rin kainin yan. O sige, kainin mo na rin yan. I thought
I
about
thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
O, kainin mo na rin si Christopher. O, paano kainin? Kunin mo. Kunin mo si Christopher. Christopher! Hindi siya tumawag ng Mama Didi. Nakakatakot. Ang creepy naman nito. Teka lang, wala akong makita. Ayun. May pinto. Banyo yata to. Papasok ako. Knock, knock. Uy.
I kept eating and eating.
What the fuck, bro? Toothpaste yan! Huwag mo kainin! Guys, ginawa nyo rin ba nung bata yun? Nung bata kayo? Kumakain din ba kayo ng toothpaste? Pwede nung may lasa, yung lasang bubblegum. Kinain ko yun.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Pre, sa Christmas tree yan, pre. Di kinakain. Ano naman itong batang to? Baka tayo, kainin mo din, ha?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, baka kainin niya na yung ibon. Itong batang to, di tinuruan kung ano
It was a
dapat
barn
kainin.
swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Ay, nakalock. Bakit kaya naman? Ito,
And
makikita
suddenly-
natin yung story. And suddenly, what the
I
heck?
was a cat.
Ha? Naging pusikat ako! Bakit ako naging pusa? Oh. Meow. 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 Ako yung isang naging pusa. Susundan ko yan. Kala mo, pangarap kong maging pusa eh. Alam mo yung wala siyang problema, dila-dila lang. Meow.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Ang ingay mo ni pusikat. Tatalon ako dyan. Kala mo ha. Uy, may gift. Akit ba ako dyan? Diba? Naging pusa ako bigla. Meow! Susundan ko lang yung ibon na yan. Meow! Gusto pala pili maging pusa, oh.
Mom
Meow!
and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mom? Dad? May sa pusa pala tong pamilya na to eh. Delikado to. Asa ka na? Asa ka na? Body? Where are you, Body? I will chase you, Body. Akit yata ako doon. Malalaglag kaya ako dito? Teka lang, delikado. Aakit yata ako dyan. Meow. 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 O, diba? Umakit ako sa pinakataas, oh. Ganito pala, humanda ka sa akin. Kaya pala siya kain ng kain. Rawr. Rawr. Ano ba naman ito, pahabol? Pachusi ka pa!
And I almost got her.
Uy, wow! May treehouse ako dito. Akitin kita dyan.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Napagod na yata siya. Saan ako napunta? Saan na siya na? Nasaan ka na? Where are you, bro? Ayun. Meow!
Now I was up in the big tree.
Okay,
I
nasa big tree
promised
daw
Dad I
ako.
wouldn't climb it anymore.
Ang taas ko
All
na.
I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Gusto niya ka lang kasi kainin yung mama bird. Mama bird, I'm gonna eat you, mama bird. Come here, mama bird.
I
Where are
gobbled
you?
her up,
Oh my God, nalaglag ako.
and suddenly I was an owl. First,
Owl
all I
naman
heard
siya.
was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Weng! Iba't iba pala akong animals eh. Naging owl naman ako, bro. Uy, ang galing ah. Feeling ko to, dati lagi ko to napapanaginipan eh. Lagi ako lumilipad, bro. Yung lipad lang sa panaginip ah. Rabbits. I'm gonna eat you, rabbits. Pagkatapos ko maging pusikat, at naging owl naman ako. Yan, ganito pala feeling maging owl ah.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
And I flew up something bigger. Bakit kaya siya naging owl? Ito si Molly talaga. May sabi ko sa inyo eh. Talagang anak siya
A
ni
mama
Victor
rabbit.
A mama rabbit. A mama rabbit. I'm gonna eat you, mama rabbit. Mama rabbit, come here!
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Hindi na siya chok-chok pa siya. Oh.
Suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, naging shark naman ako, bro! I am a shark! Oh, sige, paano ka ngayon pupunta sa dagat? Bag! Oh, shark ako. Come here, fishy. Oh, walang naging shark ako. I am a shark, bro! Sheesh!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Iba't ibang anyo ako. Para akong tik-tik, bro! Kanina lang, pusa ako! Tapos ngayon ako yung isang pating! Siyempre, magdadive ako pataas. Ayaw, pababa lang siya. Kakagatin natin mga ano niyan. Bakit ako naging aswang confirm?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Juicy seals? Teka lang. Wala akong makagat. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Asa na yun? Ayun. Kakagating kita. Ganito pala piling maging pating. Ngayon naranasan ko na. Mama Sin, I'm gonna eat you. Ay, ang bilis niya, bro. Ha? Naisaan ako nun ah. Tumakbo ka na hanggang may tubig. Bilis!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Itong batang to, aswang eh. Naging pusa, naging awn, naging pating. Ayun, duguan na siya. Ayun, I smell your blood, little seal, and I'm gonna eat you alive! Hey, you little seal, come here. Roar!
I got tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Oh,
When I
ano
opened
naman
my
ako?
eyes, everything had changed.
Ano naman ako? Ano ako? Ano to? Medyo mahaba. Oh! Medyo mahaba, oh. Tentacles yata to, eh, oh. Kita nyo. Medyo... Tentacles yata to. Papasukin ko yung mga ilalim-ilalim nyo, bro. Papasok to, mahaba tong tentacles ko. Kita mo? Oh. Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Si Beck na to eh, bro eh. May mga tentacles pa, oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Monster na. Beck na. Monster na siya. Tabi. Kakain naman ako ng... Pagkatapos ko kumain ng ibon, kumain ng rabbit, kumain ng sili, kakain naman ako ng tao. Eto na. Ang tentacles sa Beck na, bro. Naririnig niyo yung sounds na yan. Ayan yung sounds ng angel.
I was
Ayan.
big, but I moved real quiet.
Kumakain siya ng tao. What the fuck, bro? Akit tayo sa taas. What?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Grabe naman tayo. Yun pa, may mga tao pa dun. 2 tao kakainin natin. Yung isa, lasing. Yung hindi mo na lasing. Mamaya na yan, lasing. Kasi tulog naman yan eh. Kakagatin muna natin tong ano. Para, ito to. Yung pilot!
After the last
Captain!
passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled
Something.
something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Papasok na ako in the deep. Sa
I
kailan...
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I slithered on the sand and the good smell went into the pipe. May naaamoy siyang hindi natin alam kung ano yung naaamoy niya. Ayun o. Magpapadulas na ako sa pipe. Grabe naman to, ang habang matulis. Lumabas tayo sa inidoro. Sabi ko sa inyo, delikado yan eh. Shish. Tumataas pa yung ano niya. Kita mo! Tumataas pa yung tentacles niya!
I got closer and closer.
Ay, bumalik ako sa room ko. Ayun o, ito yung room ni Molly. Holy shit. All my stomachs started growling. Okay.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Ay, sana all masarap. Hindi ko alam kung nananaginip lang si Molly eh. O talagang totoo. Ayan o.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
At least, namatay siyang masarap. 'Di ba? Sana all. Sana all. Ayun ang story ni Molly. Yun ang journal ni Molly. So, kapag may mga nagjo-journal kayo, kung mamatay man kayo, may alaala kayong maipaparating kung sino magbabasa ng inyong journal. At least, malaman nila na masarap ka. Ay, meron pa dito. Paano kaya sila namatay?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay. Ayun ang kailangan natin alamin paano sila namatay. Diba?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Molly? Ay, may daan. Gulit ako. Ay, may daan din dito. Papunta sa ibang kwarto.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Bakit kaya
So,
ayaw?
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Kanina kwarto na naman kaya papasukin natin.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Grandma Edith's room. Ito si Grandma Edith's room. Ano na naman
The
kaya?
room was like a museum.
Ay, meron ako ng
For
bata ako
500
nito.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Pangit.
Odin Finch
Ayun pala.
buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son,
San Johan.
Johan.
Meron silang curse family din
On January
sila.
7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Sheesh.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcaside. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh my God.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
True story ba to? Pero kasi parang mga picture nila totoo, no?
Bruh.
Sinasabi ko sa inyo, okay, meron na naman tayo
Whatever's
nakita.
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Kay Odin, yung lolo natin. Alam nyo, medyo mysterious talaga eh. Lahat ng pamilya dun sa may family tree natin, mga kapatid natin, lululuhan natin. Alamin
Even in
natin.
her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wow. Pink room, ah.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Wow, so ano,
It was a pretty big trace.
Ganda ng bathroom nila, no? Ay, no. Mahirap yan. Teka lang. May journal na naman tayo na may susi. There's a secret in this bathroom by Seven and Edith Finch. Ano na naman kayang secret dito sa banyo na to?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
What is the secret?
It's in the last place you would look.
Oh.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Shit. Wow! What? Ang ganda ng bahay nila. Ang daming secret rooms. Calvin Finch. Kita mo.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Naku po. Delikado ba yan? Hoy, may shortcut. Stig! Sa kwarto ni Port and Calvin. Port Sam. Ito maganda. Ano sila oh. Sila magkapatid oh. Kita mo yung kwarto nila. Ang ganda oh. Wow!
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Pupuntahan natin yan. Pupuntahan natin to Secret Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh. Gusto yata nila maging, astronaut.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Galing. Lahat ng kwento, oy, ako na magsiswing. Teka lang, kahit pilay ako, magsiswing ako. Whee!
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
He ate another mushroom.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Whee! Fly!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Bakit lilipad ako? Eto
I
na.
told him going around was impossible.
Ito na. Ang taas!
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Layay! Oh, grabe, swing ko. Kaya
maybe
pala
if the one
nababalian
time
siya ng
picked up,
paa eh, oh. Grabe, bata to, oh.
then
Kita mo
maybe
naman
he'd still
magsiso,
be
oh.
here. But I doubt it.
Yun naman 360 na
I
yata,
think he'd
Ran!
already made up his mind.
Layay! Whoa!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, shit!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Ayun, namatay. Namatay ang
Calvin's story
si
felt strangely
Calvin.
familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Road to Heaven talaga, siso ka 360. Tapos meron ka pang komong sa sa paa. Road to Heaven ka talaga. May secret door ba dito? Ewan ko talaga kung anong trip niya. Pero ang ganda ng niya, no? No story niya. Tayo
After the
mismo,
funeral,
bumabalik.
Edie
After
rubbed off Calvin's half of the
the
room.
funeral, Eddie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Okay.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Uy, may secret door na naman. Sheesh. Ganda. Open natin. Oh my God. I love this house. Ano pa kaya mati-discover natin dito sa bahay nila? May another pinto! Galing! Very mysterious yung bahay na to. Kung hindi ka taga dito, hindi mo malalaman yung mga secret passage nila.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Ayun o.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Di ba? Ganda ng gantong bahay. Pasok natin to. Daming secret. Nandito na tayo. Sa labas, oh.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Edith's father.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Bakit? Ano si Barbara? Artista yata si Barbara. Artista
Mom
yata
must have
si
locked
Barbara.
their 4 stairs on the night we left.
Ay, sarado. Sarado. Ito yung kwarto ni Barbara. Baka pwede natin puntahan yung kwarto ni Barbara. 'Di ba? Lahat nga ng mga kwarto nila may lock, pero may mga secret passage naman. Ito yung kwarto ni Barbara. Oh, gulat ako. Ayun,
Growing up,
Barbara.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Child star si Barbara? Oh. Ito pa yung suot ni Barbara, oh. Ayan, oh.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Ganun ang kwarto niya. Dreadful stories. Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Ba't kaya namatay din si Barbara?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Screamer pala din to si Barbara eh.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Ay,
But in a
kinukwento yung story
lucky
ni
break,
Barbara.
she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Bakit kaya di
So
bumalik si Rick?
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Bakit hindi siya bumalik? Grabe, intense
She
story.
reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house
pala yung
was
susi.
silent.
Pababa na tayo. Ano nangyari? Bababa ako. Ang galing ako pa rin nagko-control. Isipin mo. Teka lang. Turuin kita neto! Huwag kang lalapit! Kulit ka. Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is
Intense
a
music,
trick,
no?
we're dead, Walter.
Okay, so yung kanina, eto na naman tayo So yung ating yung boyfriend natin doon, tinutulungan niya tayo na sumigal, makuha ulit natin yung scream natin. Tapos ngayon, pinalayas natin siya at dala-dala natin yung tungkod niya. Lumakis ka dito at eto na naman si Walter. Di natin alam kung nag-trick na naman sila at aakyatin natin. Ito. Tabi! Halloween kasi Teka lang, pupuntahan lang natin yung kapatid natin! Putik! Ay! Papaluin natin yan. Papasukin na natin to. Oh my God, ano nangyari sa bata na to? Walter?
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my God! Shit!
I returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Sarado mo!
And he was. He couldn't get enough of
May murder!
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Kailangan natin umakyat sa shortcut. Go, Barbara! Go! Go! Isarado mo!
our part beautifully.
Barbara! Di mo isinarado ang pinto!
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh my God. Paluin natin ito sa ulo. Ito na! Ah! Isa pa! Paluin natin!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Papatayin ko pa yan. Kala mo, abuti na lang nalaglag siya sa rollerblades. Walter Finch. Saan yung hagdaanan namin? Hintayin mo, tatalon na rin ako dyan, ha? Ha? Makulit ka, pumapasok ka, trespassing ka dito sa bahay namin, ha? Guard! May baliw! Pupuntahan natin. Oh, nasa na? Nabuhay! Oh my God, nawala siya! Ang bagal niya naman kasi.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
May nagdingdong pa. Naku po. Diyos ko Lord naman ngayon pa. May nagdingdong sa bahay namin. Kulang!
The door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Ay! Ay!
Oh dear.
Ang dami.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she
Fucking
realized
shit.
what was about to happen.
Surprise lang pala!
Going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Hayop yan.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Hoy, tenga na lang niya yung natira!
A real eerie tale.
What a real fairy tale. Fairy tale ang tawag. What the heck is that story, bro? Grabe.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
What the heck? Si Molly napuntahan na natin, si Barbara at si Calvin, tsaka si Enderborg yung lolo natin, at dito tayo si Edith, oh. Bakit kaya nawawala yung mga pamilya nila dito sa bahay nila bigla-bigla? Kala ko pa naman, yun na yung tense part na yun kasi, di ba, sinurprise na siya, tapos bigla na siya nawala, pero bago siya nawala, sumigaw muna siya ng napakalakas.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
So
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So yung basement key, nandun sa may music box. Kailangan lang natin pihitin ng pihitin para lumabas yung susi. Diba? Pupuntahan natin yan. Nandito yun eh. Pupuntahan natin yung basement box dun sa may sa may kumakanta kanina. Saan na yung music box? Ito. Iikutin lang natin kasi ito yung susi eh. Hanggang makuha natin yung susi. Ayun, finally, ang galing. Oo. Nalaman natin to dahil dun sa may comics. Ano meron sa basement box? Sa basement kasi hindi tayo pinapapunta dito ng nanay natin, Mama. Baka may
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot. Bawal sila pumunta dito. Bakit kaya? Ano kaya meron tinatago yung nanay nila dito? Bakit hindi pinapapunta?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ito.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Grabe yung ano nila. Kala mo lang rep, oh, pero daanan pala, oh. Oh my God. Underground.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Baka pinapatay ng nanay niya yung mga anak niya.
He got as far away as he could.
Uy, storage room. Lahat ng pagkain
If there's a
nandito.
pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Si Walter. Ito.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Ay, nandun na siya 30 years? Oh my God!
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Di ba nawawala si Walter? Si Walter nagtatago lang sa ilalim ng basement nila.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Mukhang masarap tong
Having a
kinakain
schedule,
niya.
living for today.
30 years siya nagtago sa ilalim
I always
ng
expected to be
basement.
dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Bubukas na naman ako, kakain na naman ako.
Even a
Every
monster
day.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Even a monster on the
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Okay. Hindi na
Whatever that
umano.
thing was, it was gone.
Wala na
Maybe
yung
it got
shaking.
tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Paulit-ulit na kinakain niya, no? Yun at yun din, eh, no? Wala na siya
It's been a
makain.
week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Nandito lang
I
siya sa
have to
ilalim
leave.
ng basement.
Well, I still can.
Oh, may daanan pa! Grabe yung bahay nila. Bakit kaya siya dito sa ilalim ng tago? Nakakahinga, may oxygen pa ba dito? Di ba pag mga sobrang lalim na ng mga ano, tas kulob, wala ng oxygen?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
Whatever killed Barbara.
and
Parang
Molly.
sa sobrang takot niya, no? Nagtago na lang siya. Kasi lahat ng mga tao sa bahay nila nawawala. Si Barbara, si Molly. Kaya siya na
And
lang.
Calvin.
And Calvin. Kaya siya na lang din talaga nagtago sa sarili niya. Ah, dito siya dumudumi? Nagtago siya para hindi na siya mahanap.
Maybe
Pero
this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Lalakas na siyang lumabas.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
After ilang years, 30 years,
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
after 30
I don't mind if I
years.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new
I'll
day.
be happy with the one new day.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my God, Walter. Dito lang pala siya nagtago, si Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So, 6 years old siya bago namatay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, gumawa siya ng sarili niyang painting o para kunwari meron siyang sariling tinitingnan. Ang ganda naman yan. What a beautiful day outside the painting, bro. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Bakit kaya hindi sinasabi na buhay si Walter after 30 years? Then after that, nung lumabas si Walter, nawala din siya. Diba? Halos lahat ng
Maybe she was
lumalabas.
afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Ito na,
But if she
lumalabas
never
na.
told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Ayan o. Oops, may naririnig ba tayo? Naririnig niyo ba yun? Diyan
I
lang
don't
siya
want to make the
tinatapon,
same
no?
mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
No, there was only one as of
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Now, I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
You made it real. Pinaglamayan din si Walter. Baka akala lang nila na may curse, pero
I don't know
sarili
if I should
lang
even
nila.
be writing this.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Ano kaya meron sa pamilya
And the
nila?
history you're a part of.
And the history you're a part of. Dito. Pero ang ganda ng bahay nila, no? Hanggang taas. Pero gusto ko din makapunta dun sa pinakataas.
Though to
Tabi
be
sila
honest,
ng
I
beach.
feel as lost as you probably do right now.
So to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. Yes, I am lost, bro. I am lost. Lost din dito kasi gulong-gulo na ako sa story ng buhay ng pamilya nyo.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I think people's stories believe them for what that's worth. Pupunta tayo sa bahay ulit.
And when you look at the house,
And when you look at the
that
house,
history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
it seems possible. Baka kalaban lang nila yung sarili nila.
We've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Lahat naman tayo mamatay eh.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What kind of family finishing a villa cemetery? Ayun o. Dito nila
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
may sarili silang burulan ng patay.
the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Ayun, si Lucy.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ayun o. Isipin mo gumawa sila ng sarili nilang...
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Sven with the Edie. Si Edie pala, si Edie. Si Edie nag-design ng
I'm sure
cemetery.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Wala na. Pasispas. Pero kay Edie, hindi nawawala ang
She could see it
nakaraan.
poking out of the water at low tide.
Tingnan natin. Silipin natin ano meron dun. Wala akong makita eh. Baka hindi niya tayo naririnig
Edie's side
eh.
was always easier for me to understand.
Edie's side was always easier.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Namatay yung tito niya, yung dalawang tito niya, at yung dalawa niyang kapatid. Yung
There's so
dalawang
many
tito
things
niya.
I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
But ngayon, kaya siya bumalik dito sa bahay niya para isik niya kung ano ba talaga nangyari sa pamilya niya. Ang pamilya Madrigal!
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks pala siyang pregnant eh. Sabi ko sa inyo, ang laki ng tiyan niya eh. Tapos umaakyat-akyat siya sa mga puno-puno. Paano kung nalaglag na lang yun? Eh di nakunan ka pa. Ano ba naman yan? Game. Juntis nga
I
siya.
never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Gusto natin to.
They were both pretty intense.
Kanina kwarto na naman napasok natin. Ito na naman kwarto. Kay Sam. Another story na naman. Wow, cool. Cool pa.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What?
Ayun pala. Smile, baby girl!
Perfect.
Ayan, pinicturean ko na
It's
si
gonna
Dawn.
rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
ka ba? Ah,
I will
nandiyan ka
never
pala eh.
forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Smile!
Okay, got it.
Ikaw pala pipicturean ko.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Yan ang mga ibon, oh. Smile, birdie! Ito yung kaninang ibon na kinain natin ng pusa tayo, ah.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Before you take a shot.
Dad,
Ito.
I...
Just breathe.
Smile!
Let me get behind you.
Ay, pabarilin niya.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything.
Ay, shit. Binaril
Great
niya.
shot, Dawn!
Wawa naman. Kaya kayo, kaya kayo... Ay, umiiyak siya. Kasama pa yung lolo, nag-selfie pa yung tatay niya, oh. Selfie! Kasama yung anak mo umiiyak.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Isipin mo yun, umiiyak na yung tatay, yung anak mo, tapos...
Dad, it's
selfie
twitching.
pa.
I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera.
Smile!
Try not to think about-
Dad!
Oh, tanga ka. Ayun. Patay. Kaya pala namatay. Ayan. Photo of memory ni Sam. Nagpicture
Of all
dun
these
sa may
stories, that's
bundok.
the one I wish most
Lumapit.
that my mom had told me.
Malamang, buhay pa yun. Nalaglag. Hashtag deserve. Picture mo na bago mahulog. Hashtag deserve. Tanga. Tanga kasi. Sayang tuloy buhay niya. Okay lang, may selfie naman siya bago mamatay. Minus puntos tayo sa langit na ito. Buti, kita mo yung pagkalaglag niya. Buti nga, napicturean natin eh. Tinulungan pa natin siya hindi malaglag. Na-post pa natin.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Picture muna bago mamatay. Instead of hiding, hindi na natin. Baka meron pa dito. Baka may secret passage pa dito eh. Picture muna nun. Alam mo kung tayo ng tawag doon? Jump shot. At least may picture siyang aesthetic na naka-jump shot. Sino ba kasi nagpa-jump doon? Ay, may pintuan dito. Fucking jump shot. Ayaw na. Ay, sorry, Chaco. Jump shot bomber. Uy, napunta na naman tayo sa ano. Ano to? Aircon? Meal ready to eat. Siguro mga panis na yan.